Hey team, the purpose of this teaching video is to show you yet another way to use a QR code generator. In a previous video, I showed you how to use QR Monkey, and this time I'm going to show you how to add a Chrome extension to Google Chrome in order to generate QR codes quickly and efficiently. Here I am inside Google Chrome. I'm going to do a web search for Chrome Web Store. Once I've located Chrome Web Store, I'm then going to do a search inside Chrome Web Store for QR generator. Using this little box over here on the left-hand side, I'm going to type in QR, and then I only need to type a few letters because it auto-predicts what I want to do. When you arrive here, you might notice that there is a button right here that says More Extensions. If you are not satisfied with the selection that's been provided for you, you can also choose this up here. I don't feel obligated to make sure that I point you exactly to a specific QR generator. There might be 12 to choose from, and they're probably all equally satisfactory. You would click on the button over here that says Add to Chrome, and then it usually takes maybe a 2-minute wait for it to actively install. And then up here, I have a host of different extensions that are available to me, and I use them for different purposes. And I actually have one that's already installed here, and the specific name of it is the QR code extension. I'm going to click the plus symbol right here. I'm going to head to a tool by the name of Connect the Dots, and this is available on ABC Yaw. Once I arrive in this specific location, the simplicity of using a tool like this is literally just clicking it when you are on the website that you want to share with others. So if I click one time, this item will appear, and it lets me know the name of the website, it lets me know the URL attached to it, and then it also gives me the QR code right here. Now, the strategy that I typically use from this point moving forward is that I use the Snipping Tool. I use it for almost everything. If you head down to your Start menu, I call it the Cortana circle, and then you begin typing in Snipping Tool. You'll notice how it says Snipping Tool right here. When you click one time, this little rectangle will appear. It's mobile. You can stick it wherever you wish. And then my recommendation is to click the New button. A shadow will cast across your entire screen, and then your cursor has turned into a plus symbol. I have a wireless mouse, so I'm going to come right here to the top left. I'm going to click down with my index finger. I'm going to slide down to the bottom right, and then I'm going to let go. This item has been saved in my clipboard, so if I go into an email or a Word document or a Google Doc and then I paste it in there, it's ready to go. I'm going to head down here to Word Docs, where I already have a document that I'm working with, and I use this in a pinch if I have a substitute arrive with a first grade class and I don't already have a resource waiting for the students inside that teacher's Clever account, because I don't have access to the teacher's account. If I want to get the students into a resource quickly, then I can use this. So in this document, I am going through the process of recording the name of the resource, putting a small screen capture in here, and then I just tuck that little QR code in here. So in theory, over the course of a series of several weeks, I'm going to have multiple resources in here ready to go. And if I wanted to use this as a station or a reteaching resource, or just allow my students to use this when they have extra time, they can practice those fine motor skills. They can practice typing strategies, phonics strategies, numeric relationship strategies, developing equations on the refrigerator magnets, or what have you. Let me spend just a few seconds showing you how I would put the QR code in here. It was the last thing that I copied. I'm going to start on this blank page. Control V for victory is what you use for paste. In order to behave well inside of this Word document, I usually click on the item one time, and then I right click on the item one time If my tutorial is going too quickly for you, just pause and then repeat it. I'm going to come down to wrap text, and then I'm going to come over to in front of text. In my opinion, I feel like the object cooperates with me if I put it in front of the text. I'm then going to scoot it down using this corner handle. Click, hold the index finger down on your wireless mouse if you have one, and then adjust it so it's just the right size. You can right click and then copy if you want to, or Control C with your keyboard. I'm going to scoot up the document into that next space. I'm going to click one time right here, Control V for victory. And if I need to adjust the size a little bit more, if I can, if I want to scoot it into the middle, I can. I'm going to zoom into the document, and then I'm going to say what this is. This is connect the dots. This specifically came from ABC Yaw as a resource. And then I can copy and then come to that next box and then paste. I can come down here and then paste again, scoot it where I want it to, click in here, paste it. I'm using Control V for victory on my keyboard. I can illuminate this text and then replace it. I'm using my keyboard, illuminate, Control V for victory will override the text that's on there. I can head back over here to this resource. I can locate an image that represents what I want to showcase so that the children know that on that printed card, this is where they will go. Then the strategy that I use is I go to the end of the document and then I paste it on the end page. Earlier, I did a left click, right click, and I said wrap text, and I said in front of text. Again, this is just a strategy that I use. I feel that when I'm working with tables that the images behave well. They do what I want them to do. I'm going to copy this now that it's in its shrunken form, so it's smaller. I'm going to scoot up to this page that I'm on. My cursor is inside of this cell in this table. Control V for victory, and then I can reposition this where I want to. If I want it to make it smaller or larger, I can do that. And then I'll repeat that process of, oh, you'll notice how this one and this one are different sizes. I'm going to delete that one because I would prefer that they're the same size. So I'm going to copy this one so it's the correct size, and then I'll scoot it into position. Over here, paste, scoot it into position, and then paste, and then scoot it into position. And then if anything is off and you want it to be more meticulously uniform, then you can go through here and then adjust them so that they are satisfactory. So I would print these. Cardstock might be an option. Putting them onto one of those metal rings with a hole punch in one corner might be an option. And then however you utilize technology in your classroom and classroom management, then just share this with your students in a way that works well for you. Team, thanks so much for watching this tutorial and have a great day.